house party. We'll talk about the crazy world of Dragon Ball. We're talking about the shows, the funny, the random, the body, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party. Shows, the funny, the random, the body, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party.
Hey everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It is the podcast where we watch every episode of Dragon Ball that has ever existed in perpetuity, and then we have a fun-filled conversation filled with improvised bits and diversions and real-life stories about growing up Vince and Aaron.
Preach.
Well, I say... Did you say preach or foghorn leghorn?
One and the same, I believe.
Okay.
Little known backstory about Foghorn Leghorn. Before he retired and went down to that farm, the man was a preacher. The man Rooster was a preacher.
He retired because one Sunday they forgot to bring some fried chicken for the potluck, and boy, oh boy.
Oh no. The congregation, they turned on him so quick.
Yeah. But I'm a man, but I'm a man of God, I say.
It doesn't matter, Reverend Leghorn.
Is it hot in here?
It is hot in here, Reverend Leghorn. We turned the pews into an oven.
They're on fire. My beautiful pews that my papa carved.
We understand the value that your family has left here in this small one-horse town. But Sister Margaret forgot the fried chicken. The only thing keeping us from consuming you all these years. Now that she's gone,
that was the only the one thing keeping you from digesting me in your individual giblets.
Your sermons are good, yes, but not better than what we can get on Access Cable.
Oh,
that was really harsh. Now you must want to be eaten.
I'm pulling at my waddle. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I can fly. Roosters can fly, bitch.
Oh no! No! Sister Margaret, we're going to eat you now.
That's fine.
And see.
And that's just a little taste of the kind of nonsense we get into, but sometimes it's related to Dragon Ball.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
Man,
nonsense that's sometimes related to Dragon Ball. That is a log line.
Mm-hmm. Call Hollywood.
Call them up.
Well, before we can do our business deals, we have to do a little Kame housekeeping. And the first order of Kame housekeeping is the patent-pending, world-famous 1-minute roundup. I said...
Do you see that? Do you see that over there?
See what?
Out there, on the veranda.
Let me wipe my eyes. Yeah, those 3 lights.
Yeah, what are they?
They could be Native American in origin.
You think? Those lights are too bright. Those Native Americans are very resourceful, and they can do a lot of things with what they have. And I'm just impressed by the way that they've continued to survive through all of what we've been doing to them. It's really hard.
We're real bastards.
We're awful people.
Oof.
Everything.
I saw a Native American. I know I laugh, but I'm going to finish this. I saw a Native American take a whole buffalo and make an exosuit out of it.
Are you telling me true?
And scene. Hey, all right. Well, after we hit, so the 1-minute roundup is first we have a dicey Western scene, and then it's one of our jobs. This week it's Vince's to explain everything that's happened in Dragon Ball so far in less than a minute. And we do this so you don't have to go back and watch every episode to catch up with us. You don't have to go back and listen to every episode of our show to catch up. Although, I wish you would.
Oh, please
hate it. I wouldn't hate it. Ain't gonna hurt.
Doesn't hurt nothing.
Unless you're allergic to fun.
Ooh,
then,
nice.
Then God hates you. At that point.
Yeah, at that point, what have you got? What have you got going on for yourself?
Oh boy. A cup of gruel and some gray construction paper.
My podcast, White Noise.
I hope, you know what? I do hope we lull someone to sleep at night.
I think
I
isn't
don't
that
see
the
how.
mark? Isn't it the mark of every good TV show and or podcast? Something that people love to fall asleep to.
I can put this on and drift off to slumberland.
It's what Frasier pioneered. People watching it and falling asleep to it. But enough stalling, Aaron. Enough stalling.
Yes. Let's get a
I'll do my job as part of my favorite subsection of the podcast, the Kame Housekeeping podcast, part of the podcast. Okay, starting the 1 minute roundup in 3, 2, 1. 7 magic Dragon Balls. When you put them all together, you can make a wish for anything in the world. There's a boy named Goku. He's got a monkey tail. He meets a blue-haired girl named Bulma. They go on a bunch of adventures together for a little while. They fight a little emperor named Pilaf, who's like a little goblin creature. And they stop him from using the Dragon Balls to take over the world. Then Goku's like, I want that 4-star Dragon Ball from my grandpa. Oh, and by the way, in between that, and Goku going off to find his 4-star ball, he fights in the Tenkaichi tournament for the first time, comes in second place to his master. After that, Goku is like, I gotta find that 4-star ball. He runs to the Red Ribbon Army. He beats all the colors of the Red Ribbon Army. Yes, there are multiple. Go back and watch it. And then he brings his friend Upa's father back to life, Bora. He climbs a tower. He meets a cat. And then he's going off to train through life. And he goes to many villages. He fights some rock gods. He fights some demon gods. And then he's meeting some interesting characters along the way. And that's my time.
Yay. I was worried.
Oh, I was worried too.
Well, I'm like, we can't both fail in a row. We can't already hit the wall.
No.
We have like 400 to 500 more episodes of this damn show to do.
You know, we're going to be really, really good at talking fast after all this, to the point where we can probably do those like sped up disclosures at the ends of voiceover, like radio ads and TV ads. Or APR financing.
See, I'm hoping that they'll bring back micro machines and we'll get up on that sweet gig.
We become the new voices of micro machines?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Our final bit of Kame housekeeping is to let you all know that Vince and I watched 2 different versions of this episode. I watched the English subtitled version and Vince watches the English dubbed version. We do this because they usually have a lot of differences that we can get to compare and contrast like we're in 3rd grade. And it usually starts with the title. So Vince, what was your title?
Okay, Aaron, here we go. Episode 83. Which way to Papaya Island? What do you got over there?
We do get an answer.
We
in
do
like
get an
5
answer.
minutes. It's answered several times.
Yes.
For episode 83 of Dragon Ball, roughly translated is, hurry to the Tenkaichi tournament, Goku.
Okay. I think both of these work here.
I will say this episode stressed me right the fuck out more so than any other episode.
I know. I'm
in
with you.
existence.
I'm really with you there.
It hit all like the adult anxiety buttons that maybe kids getting somewhere on time,
Yes.
not having the money to having to like raise funds in an emergency situation.
Right. Something I can personally say I'm
police.
not equipped. I'm not equipped to do any of that. Like if you told me, like if I was on my way to the airport to get on a flight and I had and I had no cash, no car, it's like you got to get on this plane by this time. I would just give up. I'd just be like, no way. Like I get there and be like, try to sweet talk my way in, but
Oh, I wouldn't even go.
you wouldn't even go.
If someone said you have to do this, like, nah, I'm all right.
It's too hard.
But your inheritance is waiting.
Yeah. What am I going to do with $10 million? I don't care.
Money can't buy happiness.
It's true. And the whole pursuit of that money would just drive you insane to the point where you couldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I know. It's like that movie Rat Race.
Exactly.
That was a remake.
Yeah. When's the remake of Rat Race coming?
As long as we can get Rowan Atkinson back in it,
I think
I am for it.
I would love that.
I think Amy Smart still has pool.
I think so too. Look, Aaron,
What
let's make
were
this
other
movie.
what were other actors in this that we can name? Oh, I don't want to go down this thread.
I know we should stop. We should stop while we're ahead.
So let's get right to the episode proper.
Yes.
As we alluded to, there's some airport shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
There's some money shenanigans. The police are involved.
Yep.
It's a very special episode of Kame House Party and Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
We see Goku jumping around, and the narrator says, "Well, it's been 3 years."
Yes. Okay, we can start with this. 3 years have passed since his last adventure, and we're led to believe that Goku, throughout this entire time, has been keeping track of when the tournament is. Mm-hmm. Like the fact that he is in a position now, 3 years, he knows he has to get to Papaya Island. Of all the characters to get there, Goku's gonna get there, but I have the least amount of faith that he will get there in time. Just because of the kind of guy he is.
A very type B personality, which drives me insane.
Right. And I'd like to point out, in 3 years, can you see any significant growth in Goku? Has he grown a little bit?
If anything, he's the same size. He's
same
still wearing that
size.
same outfit.
He's been wearing
God bless it.
He's been wearing shoes, gi or whatever for so long. 3 years. I hope Shu's still naked.
He just embraced his dog nature.
Oh yeah, I can see Shu's.
I'm going native. Put my lasagna in a bowl.
Good boy, Shu.
Monday's lasagna night. That'll never change.
You're darn right, Shu. Now curl up
Bark,
at my
bark.
feet. It's me, Pilaf.
I know. Bark, bark. Lick, lick.
Oh, don't, Shu. We work together. Not in front of my.
Now I'm gonna put my tail between my legs because I'm ashamed.
You should, and cover your balls.
No, you had me neutered, remember?
Oh, it's scene.
I won't canon that.
No, please.
I'm not gonna do him dirty.
Oh, we can't do that to Shu. Oh, or Pilaf can't do that to Shu.
Yeah. I feel like that talk was had.
It had to be. It's a workplace hazard.
You've been real aggressive.
Oh God.
So anyway, 3 years have passed.
3 years have passed.
Anything could happen. 3 years have passed.
Oh, this is so dumb. Right after the announcer gives that little exposition in the beginning, does Goku in your version look up to the sky at the eagle that's soaring overhead and say, "There's my lunch"?
Yeah, he's gonna eat a fucking hawk.
He's gonna eat a hawk.
3 years of desperation, and we sort of learn about his conditions here a little later, but I don't know, man. Any port in a storm.
Yeah, I guess so.
He forgot how to be civilized.
Yeah. And I don't know. It did feel like the animation, again, in the last 2 episodes, the animation has taken a little notch up, right?
At these opening, I think it's whenever there's some sort of chase. I think whoever's directing these are like, man, you know what I really love? Chase scenes.
Yeah, because they're good.
All the money here. He's like, I'll animate it myself. Get out of here.
Just kick him out of the studio.
It's like, fine.
Fine.
I'm union. I get paid regardless.
Yeah, I'm going home. Bye.
All right. I'm going to see my family who I haven't seen in 3 years.
I wonder if my boy's grown any.
Probably not.
Probably not. This should be fine.
It's based.
But yeah, we kind of open with another chase scene, just like the last episode. But this time it's 2 cars. It's a Mini Cooper being run down by a Mustang. The Mini Cooper is being driven by a green fox, who you'll learn the name of soon, and 3 other non-human people. A boar man, a tiger man, and a gorilla man.
Yeah.
So Gorilla Grodd and and King and and Calamity Ganon all in a car together.
This is you're just describing someone's webcomic.
I think I'm describing my own webcomic, Aaron. I can't believe you haven't read it yet.
I mean, I've been busy. I don't like your formatting.
Oh, what?
I don't know why you stick with the traditional 4 panels left to right.
Yeah, that's what I did.
In a vertical medium.
Yeah. That's,
People read on their phones. It needs to go top to bottom.
I don't care. Hold your phone horizontally. You can do it. Yeah.
That's uncomfortable for long periods. If I'm binging through it, that's uncomfortable.
Well, maybe it's not meant to be binged. Have you ever thought about that?
I choose how I consume my own media.
No, it's the creator's job to dictate how the media is consumed.
Now we're just turning into that American Chopper meme. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I trust our audience does, and I'm going to say, yes, I do.
They're hip to the memes.
Hip to the memes.
I rarely recommend going back and watching the episodes we talk about. I mean, it's implied. Look, there's connotation. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to explicitly say to go back and watch this episode. If nothing else, there's some interesting animation choices, not just with this chase scene, but with some of the more, some parts of it feel like Ocean's 11-y.
In
the way they're like
that.
shown and like some of the transitions. But this particular chase scene is, damn, it's good. Mm-hmm. And it includes some classic Looney Tunes Roadrunner physics.
Thank you. I wrote in my notes. There's a Wile E. Coyote moment as these 2 cars are engaged in such a frantic chase that they disregard a sign saying like road closed. They blast right through it off a cliff. Our green fox piloting the red Mini Cooper dashes out. And it just hovers in the air while he's running for a little bit, which was just a cute nod.
Yes. He's coyote-like.
Yeah.
He's coyote adjacent.
They're in the same phylum.
Starring Parker Posey.
Yes. So they go off the cliff. I thought right then we were going to get like a cut to Goku, but they hold that shot. They hold the shot. You watch the cars and the fox fall. The fox's car, the red Mini Cooper, gets squashed by the Mustang, like by the hot rod, and I'm like, oh no, his car's gone, and these 3 are gonna die in a car crash because they went off a cliff. But nope, they bounce off the top of the Cooper, and the car is fine.
Yeah.
The suspension on that bad boy.
Everyone's okay.
Everybody's fine.
Well, that's probably why they did it. Like, we can handle this, boys.
Yeah. They do seem like 3 street toughs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, they're not bad. They're bad dudes.
Clearly portrayed as bad men.
Yeah. So they beat up the Green Fox. Mm-hmm. Goku comes in, and he says something. I don't know if it's interesting, but when he pops up, he's like, "Hey, stop bullying weaker people."
Yeah.
Which sort of shows again they really had. I think they finally got Goku down to hit his ethos now.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't. I don't think he really cares about the Fox's life. I think he just cares like, well, this isn't a fair fight.
Yeah, I think most of the time, I feel like that's what been Goku's driving force to jump in. He's like, this isn't fair. Like, you're cheating in this fight, or like, it's 3 against 1. It's not fair.
Yeah, this guy doesn't. Yeah, that's all he cares about.
Yeah. So yeah, Goku makes short work of those 3. And did you notice? I don't know on yours if they said this, but they used that M word to describe Goku. I didn't like it. Just solidifying that these are 3 bad dudes.
Yeah, that was just there to illustrate it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you just use the M word just willy-nilly. And then after Goku introduces himself to the Green Fox, we learned that his name is Konkichi, right? Konkichi?
Yes, that is correct on both accounts.
And the announcer, is there a VO like thing over this as they're like shaking hands and getting to know each other? The announcer says, Face front students, life classes in session. Today's lesson, things aren't always what they seem.
What?
That's what they say.
No.
No? Okay, good. Because this is
nothing
just
like that.
bonkers. So there's no reason why this needs to be in here. Primarily because this has been kind of every lesson Goku's been learning on this journey through
Hey,
life.
dummy. People lie.
Yeah, Goku's just learning that people will lie to you. Because, like, literally, this happened with Inoshikacho in the last episode.
Yeah. I mean, but that's been 3 years. You forgot.
Oh, sorry.
No one has lied to him. He's only run into like Mormon communities and the Amish. No one's lied to him about anything.
He's just been building houses and getting stronger.
Yeah. I mean, it's a way to get swole.
But this, like, kind of led me to believe, like, is there something that we're missing in between the last episode and the 3 years? Like, there's no movie in between this, right?
I don't believe so.
Like, I have this question.
Because
Like, did this show go on hiatus or something in America for some reason?
I don't know, man. I think they had some dead air
Yeah.
and they didn't like what the announcer said.
Uh-huh.
And the writers thought they could fucking jazz it up.
I guess. They're like,
Or someone was feeling real Foghorn Leghorny, i.e. preachy.
so there's no VO for you.
There's some, but it's like, hey, this dude's name is Konkichi. The end.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, this is a weird episode. Hope you're ready for this ride because it just keeps going.
It's not even a good, like, I'm about to beat the shit out of you line.
No.
What it was, eyes up front.
Yeah, it
Pay
says
attention.
face front students.
Face front students. Life classes in session.
Yeah.
All right, do it in a Vin Diesel voice.
Okay. Face front students. Life class is in session. Today's lesson, things aren't always what they seem.
Well, that was more Stallone. But
I lost it.
It's still pretty good.
Stallone.
I mean, Vin Diesel is more like
More brother.
Face front students. Life classes in session. And we're going to take it 1/4 mile at a time.
Oh, gosh.
I ain't got life classes. I got family.
Woo!
All right, thanks, Vin. Here's your $12 million.
Guys, we got Vin on the pod. Vin on the pod. Hope you like it.
I mean, he's very busy saying I am Groot.
He's so busy. He's got to say it in every language.
What a gig.
Yo soy Groot.
What an amazing
Watashi wa
job.
Groot.
Honey, I mean, when he goes home, he talks like this. Honey, I worked for 4 hours and got $10 million. Can you believe that?
I can believe, I mean, I really can't. I also can't believe that you said you worked for 10 minutes, yet you keep coming home at 6 and you leave at 7 in the morning. What are you doing? Because I'm here. I'm here at home. I'm here at home doing the bills.
Traffic in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Am I right?
You're right, honey. The Diesels.
And scene.
Be on the lookout for that new hit sitcom coming to True TV.
Yep.
The Diesels.
Ba-da-ba. So they're riding down the road, and speaking of voices, Konkichi has a particular, I guess, tick. He keeps saying bro. He calls Goku bro all the time.
So it's bro in your version.
Yeah, where Goku has to point it out and be like, my name's not bro, it's Son Goku.
Yep. We get that interaction, but in mine he calls him brudda. He's got a very New Yorkie accent. He's like, hey, I'm Konkichi, brudda.
Wait,
thanks for saving my life back there, brudda.
Wait, so he speaks with that Jersey ass accent, but he says brudda?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he's saying brother, but it comes out as brudda. Like, hey, brudda.
But they don't, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if my stereotypes are wrong. But I feel like that's not the accent that you would say brudda in.
No, not really.
I guess they got to match the flap. in bro and
Yeah, I
Japanese
think that's probably
is two
what they said.
syllables.
Yeah. So it turned into brother.
Not a broham,
Not a brohim.
brosif.
I wish it was
on.
broham or brosif.
You could have swapped it up. That would have been.
Yeah, because he doesn't even say bro, like, at all. He always says brother. He's like, hey, brother, this is my brother, Goku.
Ugh. That's more annoying.
Yeah.
So basically, they're just on a cool road trip. To he's like, well, the least I can do is take you to the airport.
Right. Oh, also I think we have to let the audience know, for those who didn't see the episode, the Mini Cooper that did kind of get crushed by another car, still drivable. As they're driving down the road, I guess Konkichi has a bunch of canned food in his car. So he gave Goku all of that. Goku went through a whole box of canned food.
Like a little cat. There's the idea that Goku was just going to walk there.
Right.
And we do learn that Papaya Island, where the Tenkaichi tournament is being held, is halfway across the world. It's on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, it's on the direct opposite side of the planet.
Yeah. But he was just going to walk.
He's going to walk it.
He's got to get his steps in.
600 million steps
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what
yeah.
Goku's day to day.
For Saiyans, that's the recommended amount.
Yes. So, I mean, I have this lingering question, like, if Goku is aware that the Tenkaichi tournament is coming up, and in his travels across the globe, I'm assuming, or whatever region of the planet he's on, wouldn't you be wouldn't he be constantly moving in the direction of Papaya Island, right? Wouldn't he know? Because he knows he has to get there.
I just think he's a big old dummy.
I guess so.
You would think that he would just keep going. Maybe he gets turned around. Maybe he got some bad directions.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
But
Nice LooneyTunes reference there, Aaron.
Thanks. Oh, great.
Let's see how many more we can get in.
We put a bunch in this episode, huh?
I hope the listeners, they appreciate them all.
Well, duck season. I mean, of course, this means war. Even though I think that's a reference from something else.
Be very, very quiet.
Kill the wabbit.
Kill the wabbit.
It's hard to do an Elmer Fudd impersonation and whisper.
Then let's stop whispering.
All right, cool.
All right.
I will. So the first of several challenges adult challenges that Goku is facing.
Yep.
They go to the airport. Kids, there was a period in time when there was zero security that you had to go through.
Or at this airport, a minimum of one person in security.
Well, I mean, no one was asking you to take off shoes and to x-ray your dick.
True.
At this point. It was like a bus station. You could buy a ticket there.
Right. You could walk up to the counter and say, I want to get on a flight now. And they'd be like,
anywhere.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Like you could, like all those movies that are just like, where do you want to go? Let's just go to the airport and pick the next flight out. It's like, you can't do that anymore. It's kind of a bummer. Because as an adult, like that with some disposable income, every now and then, it would be nice if I could just go to the airport with my significant other and be like, hey, where do you want to go? And just go there for a weekend.
Nope, it's got to be planned out.
Thanks a lot.
Harsh in my butt. Way to go.
Current times.
Thanks. History.
Thanks, the forward march of time.
So, man, I'm getting real close to a bunch of stuff today. So, they find out that the flight's in like an hour and a half.
Right. Already, I'm stressed.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. At this point,
Shit.
I'm freaking out.
I mean, that's when I like to arrive.
Yes.
About an hour. He actually arrived at the correct time.
If he had bought his ticket in advance.
Yeah, I know.
Did that TSA pre-check.
If he didn't have a carry-on.
Yeah. Goku travels light.
But it's 15,000 zeni.
Each.
Yeah, Kankichi's going to go with them.
Right.
I learn it later, but maybe he learns it.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. He doesn't, it's not a
It's like a surprise. Yeah, it's like a surprise.
Oh.
Which stresses me out even more. I'm like, 15,000 zeni is hard enough, but 30,000?
Yeah. Well, in my episode, also, I guess you didn't. There was another piece of VO that I guess did not make it through on your end, or didn't come through on your episode, because right after they find out that the tickets are going to be 15,000 zenny, another cut, a weird cut to a plane, and it's just like a still image of the plane in the sky, but now it's like rotating, and as it's rotating, the announcer says, "Passengers, we're about to experience some rough weather."
What?
Why?
Why? I don't get any of that. They just let it play, and mine is like they're just cool transitions. I mean, there's a point where Kankichi, they spin within the animation. It honestly looks like they just took the cell,
and just spun it
around.
Yeah.
They spin. It's like this weird, this impressionistic choice. This is what Kankichi is learning about Goku and like flipping the fuck out. So they spin him around. And it's it's pretty good.
I think we're getting two more disparate interpretations of this episode through some of the cuts, because I didn't really get a spinning Konkichi. I got the spinning plane, and to cover that up, they so strange.
Man. They're like, these kids won't get this hot.
But that's what I mean. I don't understand. I'm just so confused. These specific choices that they made.
They can't see a character just spin around in a way that expresses his inner turmoil. They won't get it, these dummies.
Planes, they have feelings.
Yeah.
This is when Konkichi learns that Goku doesn't have any money.
Konkichi asks him, well, how do you eat and sleep? In classic Goku, you need money to eat and sleep?
Yep. They kept that line.
Not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Not wrong.
He's a man out of time. But yeah,
the Zen of Goku.
Konkichi then, I think, what does he do? He hatches a scheme. He's like, I'll take care of this. I'll be right back. At this point, there's still some ambiguity to like what kind of person Konkichi is, apart from the ominous VO that I keep getting on my end. I don't know about you, but like, were you automatically like thinking like, oh, this guy
is who's not what they seem? Can you guess? A, Goku. B, the flight attendant. C, Jason Statham, which is me now.
And then all the kids are watching
I'm in the
TV.
franchise.
All the kids are watching TV. B, A, B, C, A, A.
It's D, none of the above.
Aww.
Now to transport. 3.
So, I mean, like, at least for me, like, did you get the sense that before what's about to happen with Konkichi and handling his business, he was like kind of in trouble, but it didn't seem like he was like a bad guy? Like, Goku's saved people in similar situations before.
I mean, basically what you have here is through some roundabout ways, you learn that Konkichi tried to swipe some plane tickets from a rich old couple.
Right.
But he bumps into a security officer instead, so he slyly drops the ticket so he's not caught.
Was there any internal monologue when that happened for Konkichi for you?
He's like, there's like a weird smile. He's like, I was almost caught. Pretty much it.
Pretty much it. But there was nothing to lead, I thought, why did he then just hand over the tickets?
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just
keep the tickets.
Keep them, yeah. He chickened it. I don't know. He got cold feet, man.
But that smile, like he's like doing that weird like smile with his eyes where he's like looking at the camera, like he's mugging to the camera. But for me, I didn't understand if that's the case, right? If he's like knowingly looking at the camera being like, that was a close one, why didn't he just come up with an excuse and like bounce? Because that officer had no idea.
It's not like your names are on these tickets.
No. It's a different time.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It was weird. I think I don't know. He felt bad. It was I'll agree to this. It was incongruous with what they showed us.
Yeah. And I mean, maybe this is them setting him up as like, yeah, he's like a scamp, but he's kind of got a good heart.
Halfway through animating, they're like, wait, he gets away with stealing the tickets? We got 20 fucking minutes left in the show. Give it back, dummies. We already drew him smiling slyly.
I'm the producer on this episode. We just thought that if we just have him steal it, we could just have more of Goku being a fish out of water, flying a plane for the first time in like 5 years, you know? And all the changes that have happened on modern airplanes since he was on one.
This episode was supposed to be an airplane reference.
Yeah, this was going to be an airplane.
It was
that
mainly
was a whole
airplane.
Thing. The fox was going to say, I like my coffee like I like my men.
You know,
an
classic. Old woman who's going to be like, I speak Saiyan.
I speak Saiyan. Oh, see, these are the kind of ideas we had.
Yeah. All right, I guess we'll do this fucking morality tale. Jeez. Anyway, back to the show.
Yeah. So that's exactly kind of what this becomes, right? Because after that, they drive into town. So there's
Carnival.
another set of driving.
Mardi Gras going on.
The streets are filled with elephants pulling floats of a kind.
Goku saves a kid's balloon, only to have some asshole parrot pop it.
Why? That parrot is such an asshole.
Ooh, that parrot was just waiting.
He was. He watched the whole thing.
Fuck this kid. What you didn't see is the kid pulled like his tail.
Yeah, the kid pulled a feather off.
Offered him a cracker. It's like, Polly want a cracker? It's like, yes, I would. I'd love a cracker.
And as the bird's going for the cracker, he reached around the back.
I'll remember this. I won't stop until I get revenge. Oh, a chance for revenge. Whoop.
Pop.
Ah, wow, that cleared up my schedule. My parrot schedule. I don't have to focus on revenge as much.
Now he can get more. Now that parrot gets more VO.
He can finish that book he's been working. It's his unauthorized biography on Jimmy Buffett.
And it's called the African Black Parrot. That was more for me.
So it just gives an opportunity for Konkichi. Why did I forget his name? Anyway,
because you wanted to call him brother.
This is why I'm bro man.
Yeah.
We see him being nice to a kid, gives him a lolly. This comes into play later somehow.
Okay, good. Yes. Just going to leave it at that for now.
Yeah. But we see there's a strongman competition going on. The classic hit the thing with a mallet, ring the bell. If you can ring the bell, you get 30,000 zenny. A conveniently priced game of chance.
Okay, interesting. I was wondering why, in my version, it wasn't just 30,000 zenny.
Wait, do they get more?
It was 50,000 zenny. Don't know why they had to, I feel
Guys,
like the American version is so overly complicated. Yeah. It's like they watched an Ocean's movie before this episode.
Well, that's
we
the
can
thing,
do more.
It seems like it was a writer's room discussion of like, why would it be 30,000 is too convenient? It's not real. Real would be a different amount, but like
the reality.
They were very worried about the reality in the mathematics of this episode.
It's also important to note that this strongman competition is rigged. They show it working where a very strong-looking strongman type, the archetype of a strongman, bald head, big mustache, swings the mallet down the thing that hits the bell, gets caught close to the top by this mechanism. So you're led to believe like it's rigged. They're probably not going to get it this way.
Goku steps up and he's like, I don't want this hammer. I'll use my hands. My mitts.
He does say the hammer will just get in the way. And then bang, nails it.
Goku not knowing about basic principles of physics.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't know that simple machines like levers are way, it would be even stronger if he had used the mallet.
No, that's a cheat.
It's a cheat. Another opportunity for Goku to train.
I mean, guess what, dude? He rings that bell and they get that money.
It was so easy. Goku even says, oh, that was really easy.
I was worried for a bit, man. I didn't know how they were going to get this money. They're like, we'll go into town and get money. I'm like, how? How the fuck are you going to do that?
Yeah, what is going to happen? I thought Konkichi was going to show some kind of weird skill he had that was like fighting adjacent.
They're
or
gonna have
something.
to like panhandle.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to. I mean, they're gonna have to pull all kinds of grifts.
But no,
You know, seduce an old woman out of her inheritance,
Ooh.
Lex Luthor style.
foreshadowing. And all of this is happening because we're also getting these quick cuts to clocks throughout the town that they're near, just showing.
He's even
it's
like, we have an hour to get this money.
we have an hour before our flight.
How no, Konkichi, it's 10 minutes to the airport. This is gonna work. And 5 p.m. traffic.
Everybody's going on that
can't
flight.
do it.
Everybody's going to the World Martial Arts Tournament tomorrow. In case we didn't make this clear, the World Martial Arts Tournament is the next day, halfway across the planet.
Yeah,
And this is the one flight because they did say there's a flight at 3 p.m. and then there's another flight the next day at 6 p.m.
no, the next week.
Next week?
Why did they say next day?
Why?
They're so. Next week is better. That's a clear
There's no other way.
We definitely have to get there,
Right.
Because I think technically the tournament starts in 2 days from where they're at now.
Right. Because there's like a whole opening ceremony, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Man, I wish they'd show like a calendar or something.
Ugh.
They
showed enough clocks. Why not enough calendars?
A little 24 style timer.
Yep. Oh,
Split screens.
God,
Ooh,
I would
boy.
have been sweating by the end of this episode, though.
I know. I am thinking about it. My stomach. I also had a lot of bad food today, but like my stomach is not doing great at the thought of get back to the airport, you fool.
This is just making me think like, am I missing something? Am I missing a flight?
I'm gonna wake up in sweats
All week.
because that's what I sleep in.
Oh.
Sweatpants.
Oh, okay, cool.
Anyway,
Mac Weldon's?
you know it. Speaking of Mac Weldon, this is where the commercial happens.
Boom. Nice transition.
Oh, hey, y'all, it's me, Morisaki number 5. I just climbed out of this bunch of rubble from this tower to tell y'all to listen about my favorite podcast. It's called Kame House Party. You know, they're doing something special this year. Aside putting out great content every week, they're trying to be the top spot in Dragon Ball podcast on iTunes. That's right. Whenever you type in Dragon Ball on iTunes, they want to be that dang-dung first one that pops up. And you guys can help them do that. I mean, and you maybe ask yourself, but I'm just a listener. How do I do that? Well, listen, man, it's pretty easy. You just go to iTunes, you log in, type in your login and then your password. That's usually how it works. And then you go to Kame House Party on iTunes, and then you say, I want to review this sucker. And then you can give us any kind of review you want. You can rate us however you want, too. You can rate us 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. They prefer 5. That's what I heard. And then you can write a review. And what this does is it helps other people find it. And it makes sure that we skip over all these other podcasts, these Dragon Ball podcasts. And they become the number 1 because that's what they want. And I think that's what we all want, right? We want everyone to succeed. Here's the kicker. Whatever you write in that review, they'll read it on air. You could write out a grocery list. You could say, hey, we don't like you when you smell. I mean, that's kind of rude, but they'll do it. And, you know, maybe they'll cry on air. That's entertainment, right, folks? Anyway, I'm going to go back with my dead brothers and get out of this rubble. But make sure you, rate and reviews Kame House Party on iTunes. They'd really appreciate it. Okay, bye. Whoa, ad. Cool it with the sexual innuendo.
I mean, really.
I am aroused and upset.
You're upraused. You're upraused.
I am a set. So we mentioned tricking an old woman out of her money.
Boom.
And who shows up? Fortune teller Baba.
That's right.
And a sweet fucking caddy.
She's
driven by Pinky.
That ain't no caddy, bruh.
What that?
Baba
Bentley?
rolls up in a Rolls Royce drop top.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what cars are.
Okay. Rolls Royce is famous for their hood ornament, the Flying Lady.
Did it have it on there?
It had a flying woman as a hood ornament. I can only assume they're referencing the Rolls Royce brand. And boy, oh boy, did Baba and Pinky roll up in style.
Yeah. And they see she flags Goku down like, hey, what's up, boy?
She's just driving
Hey.
through town. She's driving
on
through a carnival.
She's on vacation. Yeah, she's not even part of it.
Yeah. Wait,
Make way, bitches. Every day's a parade for Baba.
Baba is one of the richest women in the world.
She
Richest
She is-
person, period.
she knows everything.
Yes.
I mean, when she's bored, she'll just play the stocks.
Right? Talk about insider trading.
Yeah. We need to start sucking up to Baba.
There's this brief interaction where Konkichi is like, this is my brother Goku. And Baba's like, brother? He goes, he saved my life, so now we're brothers. Baba gives him this like dead stare, and she can kind of see everything that's kind of happened in his life.
She can read minds.
Pretty much.
I think so.
Yeah.
Fortune telling is to an extent a form of telepathy. Mm-hmm. If you think about it.
Right.
But don't, because she'll know what you're thinking.
Too late.
Yep.
I also wanted to bring back the joke from when Goku first met Baba. He keeps forgetting to call her fortune teller Baba. When he introduces Baba to Konkichi, he calls her the best tattletailer in the world.
Ooh.
I thought that was cute.
There's a callback on mine, but for Fortune Smeller.
They brought back Fortune Smeller.
Classic Fortune Smeller.
I mean, it is a classic. Again, what are they doing with this dubbed version? Like, overcomplicating everything, even down to the callbacks.
It's like, they did the pun for you, son.
Yes.
Fortune teller, Fortune Smeller.
Definitely think there was a
Tattletale.
writer's room change when this episode came up.
God, their blood was spilt.
like
Alliances were made and friendships were ended.
Survivor of the Dragon Ball writers room.
Hey, don't go in the. They've been in that writer's room for 3 days. No one's come out.
Huh?
Not even to, potty.
Oh shoot. Well, I was on vacation and
Yeah, Greg.
yeah, so should I go in there or should I not go in there? I don't want to.
Ooh, well, let me ask you this. What do you prefer? Tattletale Baba or Fortune Smeller Baba?
I mean, Fortune Smeller Baba is such a classic. Like, why would we complicate the reference
They
by
already
saying,
killed 3 people who voted for
oh my
Fortune
God.
Smeller.
oh my God, is that what that smell is? I thought everybody got pho. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You think pho smells like blood?
You don't have
Wait.
bloody pho?
I mean, wait, is it that new place?
Yeah. The place,
Fifth?
the place on Monmouth.
Like an oxtail?
Yeah, it's like an
a
oxtail.
bone marrow thing?
Yeah, it's a bone marrow thing.
Fuck, you want to go get some?
Let's go get some.
I don't want to witness death anymore. Let's go get some.
I just thought, all right, yeah, let's go.
And
see.
guys, don't kill each other. Eat some pho.
No reference is worth killing one another.
Basically, Konkichi gets freaked out because someone just, stared into his soul.
Yeah, he felt it. He
fuck
has
this,
like
I'm
he has like a little internal monologue where he's like, she knows everything about me. Oh no, she's gonna tell Goku everything. And then when he knows that, he's not gonna want to be my brother anymore. Then if he's not, and then he's like, it kind of gets a little deep for him for a moment. You realize like how lonely he's been, right?
Yeah. We get. I get some of that later on.
Yeah,
When he tells this fucking sad sap story.
right. I mean, you get it. They lay it on thick, but you get
Which
like
I
a little.
honestly
piece.
thought was a trick at the end.
You did.
It's so like.
Yeah, it's so wrought.
It starts out with, I didn't have a friend in the world. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, I thought that was fake too. But before that, as Konkichi is like gathering his composure to go face Baba again, and Goku, Gorilla Grodd, King, and Calamity Ganon show up in that alley. And
They steal his money.
They steal that money. I think one of them says like, "Oh, look at this wad of cash. It's close to half of what you owe us." So he owes them over 100,000 zenny.
Yeah, according again, they done goofed it up. They just said like, I'm surprised I remember this, but like they're just like, oh, you just owe us 20,000 more.
What?
Yeah. Wow, they really love debt. And I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I
God, we
really
love
want to
debt.
know like the time period in which this was being written and like what was going on. Like,
I mean,
was there
here's-
some kind of debt crisis? Was there somebody
mean,
in the
always.
news extorting something? Like,
maybe they thought the stakes weren't high enough. They pulled a real Zuckerberg. You know, it's cooler than owing
Oh, shit.
50,000 zenny.
oh shit.
Owing 100,000 zenny.
But the stakes are already high. The tournament's tomorrow. Goku has to get on a flight in like 30
these
minutes
stakes are
at this
ridiculously
point.
high.
In 30 minutes, he has to get on this flight.
Yeah. Okay, so the gang of animals. They got a plan where Kenkichi can pay him back.
One final job for the history books, kid. For the history books.
Kenkichi. Come back. I don't know why I'm Italian now. This is the boy, by the way.
Yeah, what is it?
You're the best. I don't know. What'd you do? Crack safes?
Yeah, I was a safe cracker.
Well, you're the best one and we need you. Just one last job, then your debts are paid.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Come on. I just I got a family now. I have a brother.
What?
And I'm out.
Wait, you just suddenly got a brother?
I got a brother.
I don't think that's how that works.
But
I'm pretty sure those things happen early on, unless it's a weird, like, you know, your dad married a younger woman.
Oh, I didn't have a dad.
Oof, God. No wonder we pick on you.
Oh. Well, I'll do
Anyway.
it.
All right, Nancy.
Let's see.
So that the stage is set. Some dirt's getting done.
Yeah.
Cut to the titular Kame house.
Yes.
We see Yamcha and Krillin.
The
Getting ready
boys.
for the I don't want to call them the boys because Yamcha's in there. Look, I gotta say, I'll say this: I was irrationally mad that Yamcha was in a suit. That he got. Remember how it was such a nice moment when Roshi's like, "You boys worked hard. Here's some bitchin' fucking suits.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Tenkaichi tournament." And now it's like this throwaway thing where Yamcha gets a suit.
Everybody gets a suit.
It's like, well, this is, I don't know. It's
I did
not
like
as-
the fact that Yamcha did not get a top hat.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck that.
You don't get a hat? Hats are for closers.
Hats are for
Karate
top
closer.
fives.
Yeah. Yamcha, you placed 9th in your class of 2.
Turtle got better than you did at fighting.
Well, he really killed it on the written exams. That's how we brought it up.
Oh, man.
So they're like, all right, we got to go. Roshi is fussing over his suit. He's not sure if he's got the correct one. So Launch is still there.
Launch is still in the building.
She's been there for 3 years.
3 years.
What is she doing? Don't you want to do anything else with your life?
Oh, God.
I don't know. I guess that island life, baby.
That tiny, tiny island life.
Yeah. Also, Bulma no longer there. Bulma's got that fresh bob.
Yeah, Bulma got that shortcut. Trying
Yep,
to act
that-
cute.
She watched one episode of Girls, and that's me and my friends.
Bulma, dear, I won't let you cut your beautiful hair. It's me, your father.
Oh, I can do it myself. I'll get one of the robot lizards to do it.
Don't, Bulma, please. Your hair, it's so beautiful and blue. Your mother
What?
spent so much time combing it for you.
You're really up. Why are you so crazy about my hair, Pops?
Just
This is a Bulma voice, right?
whatever you do, don't cut your hair.
Is
Look
it
what
some sort of
happened. Look what happened to
Samson's-
me. Rip. It's a toupee, Bulma.
I'm gonna tell the investors.
Don't.
I'm taking you. Finally, my chance to take over, old man.
Oh, no.
I've
This
been
is the
biding
perfect
my
time for her
time.
to usurp me and take controlling stock in Capsule
It's what you
Corporation.
look. It's kind of what you wanted. You
Just-
secretly want this.
Just not in this way. I wanted to pass it down on my deathbed.
It's gonna be bloody, old man.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have let you watch that show, Billions.
Hey, I love Paul Giamatti.
We all do. It's a family thing.
Every Christmas, we gather around the TV and watch Sideways. Anyway, I'll miss those when I fucking bury you, old man.
Oh, damn it.
Anyway, I'm going to a tournament. Bye.
Oh, but
Snip, 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 snip.
what a life I lead. A man in his ivory tower, watching the world pass it by. I've given you all so much. And what have you given me? Nothing.
Spotlight fades. Curtains close. And scene. Wow, that got classy as fuck.
Oh
at
my
the
God.
end.
I mean, this is just a preview for our stage production of Capsules of Life,
I mean, we just took the plot from Macbeth.
pretty much.
She gets on to Roshi for wanting to look, for fussing about his suit. Mm-hmm. Cool. He's like, I just want to look cool. Here's a Bulma quote that you can also hate her for. What's the point of an old man trying to look cool? Man, that got me. They got me deep.
Oh,
I want to be cool, Bulma.
Bulma, you
Can't I be cool?
Bulma's an ageist piece of crap.
Yeah.
She's a cruddy person.
Don't trust anyone over 19 at this point for her.
Yeah,
So
she's
she
got
was-
to be.
she was 16, correct?
Yeah, so she's 19.
She spent her late teens on this fucking island.
But that's, again, I'm not sure if she was was she on the island the whole
I
time?
thought that was like part of the deal.
Oh, yeah, that was part of the deal. Right?
just-
That if Yamcha was there, she'd hang out more?
Yeah. I don't. God, that's a big fucking commitment.
Wow. And she's not even dating Yamcha anymore. Right?
That's some. Yeah, dude, that is like some.
She's sending mixed signals all over the place.
This is like some weird trust fund, like Billy Madison style contingent. You must visit Yamcha every week, or he won't get his cent.
Yeah. You have to spend 3 years on a deserted island, or you can't get your inheritance.
My all I'm saying is that aside from Krillin and Yamcha, I feel like the other people all involved in this wasted a lot of fucking time.
True.
They're just hanging out on this island.
Yeah, I agree.
But let's get, the most interesting thing.
So they're all on the boat. They're about to head out. Launch is on the dock, and Roshi's like, "Are you sure you don't want to come, Launch? Like, it could be fun, whatever." And then she's like, "No, I'll just stay here." I think she says, "I've never been really interested in fighting anyway. Why are you with Roshi?" I don't. Okay.
This is
And
Island life, man.
She says something about the city air is bad for her sinuses, and I was like, "Wow." Launch is fine. Launch is aware. It's been 3 years. She's aware of her transformation. She's taking active steps not to harm anybody by putting herself in a situation where she could be agitated and lash out at others.
Okay, I'll say this. Kudos to the American writers. We lost 2 of them to get to this dialogue change, but it might have been worth it. Because in mine, it's just my skin doesn't like the city air.
Oh,
It's a beauty thing, baby.
they make her so vain. That's something Bulma would say, for Pete's sake.
She probably thinks this episode is about her.
Ugh.
She's so vain.
But of course, we get a sweet blonde Launch showing up. Launch sneezes, turns into blonde Launch. Blonde Launch is like, "Where are y'all going?"
Hey, fuckers.
Hey,
Where do you think you're
dickbags. Where do you think you're going? You're gonna leave me here on this island
Little
alone by
Little shit
myself
stains.
without even a capsule to get me off the island?
With my fucking thoughts?
You know what my thoughts are? Killing each and every single one of you.
Every fucking victim I've ever laid to rest haunts me at night. That's right. I went through an experimental hypnosis. Yeah, that's the ticket.
That's it.
That's why I changed to blue-haired Launch, so I can fucking forget my past. That's why I did it. God damn it, and you're not gonna fucking leave me here alone as blonde-haired Launch.
Oh my gosh.
To stew over my sins,
No.
I'm going to the fucking city, bitch.
All right, Launch, just get in.
All right. Well,
Because that's basically what happens.
yeah. No, direct quote. Idiot, I love the city.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all you
She's a
need.
city girl. Maybe that's it. Blue-haired Launch is she's a country mouse.
She loves the burbs.
Yeah. Man, you know what? She loves all that parking space
Ooh.
that's available in the burbs.
You gotta love it. Pull up to the island, you put your boat wherever you want.
Hates traffic. Loves coconuts.
Yep. And right after they set off, the whole ball squad minus Goku, what happens? We get a cut back to Baba and Goku waiting for Konkichi. I'm assuming there's only like maybe 20, 15 minutes left for them to make this fight. And Baba says something to the effect of like, it doesn't take this long to get a drink. And then we hear gunshots. Then we hear screaming.
Yeah, it's like weird quick cuts again. They do the thing where they just slightly, it's like a frame of cops cut to that same frame, pushed in slightly and askewed.
Yeah.
It's all these quick cuts.
Like we get a cut to the actual pistol going off, or the weapon going off. Then we get a cut of Konkichi holding it. And then we get a cut, like, and then there's just more like weird cuts to the exterior
it's
of the.
Super badass. For sure.
I thought it was really cool, but it's just way different than what we've seen.
It's very un-Dragon Ball like.
Right. This scene kind of ends with this army of police officers swarming into the bank,
and they arrest Konkichi.
And did you think that the person on the ground was dead?
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Fuck.
Because there was a gunshot went off,
depressing to
and there was a
think about.
person on the ground. So I assumed that one of the three bad guys shot and killed someone.
So someone did someone dirty.
Right. In more ways than one.
Yeah. But Konkichi gets arrested. He's like, I'm innocent. Bob and Goku roll up to the cops and like, hey, let's talk to him. Like, no.
I love that. I absolutely love that.
Fuck you. No, he's under arrest. Fuck off.
Like the
old
cop
woman.
does almost literally say like, I don't care if he's your brother. Like,
yeah.
He just robbed a bank and killed
He just
somebody.
murdered a man.
He murdered a man. And then Baba used her Jedi mind tricks on him.
Right?
The fuck, Baba? What are you thinking?
How many things does she have? How many powers?
Baba has extensive powers, the likes of which we are barely aware of.
Man, she is... Why isn't she in the universe tournament?
Yeah, why wouldn't she in the universe tournament? The tournament of power.
Hey, don't fight. Hey, concede the fight.
Yep.
I concede the fight.
Baba should have beat Jiren at the end.
Drops her mic. Yeah, drops. Yeah, that's how Dragon Ball really should have been. It's my story the whole time.
If only. If only. But this is where we get Konkichi's whole backstory and all these dark images of his childhood.
He calls himself a sneak thief.
Sneak thief?
Which is a weird way to put it.
That sounds like a bad indie game.
Sneak thief.
From the developers of Punch Bunch. It's Sneak Thief. We use the same assets to make a stealth game.
Are you a bad enough thief to sneak?
Are you a thief enough to sneak?
Sneak.
Sneak Thief.
And coming next E3.
Coming in 2019. Sneak Thief.
Fight kite.
Fight kite.
You're a cool box kite, and you love cutting people. Fight kite.
Fight kite. Upgrade your kite with all kinds of sharp objects, from pointy sticks all the way to Cloud Strife's Buster Sword.
I mean, that's a day one DLC, but you know.
But you know, you could
Customize
do it
your
old
tail.
school. Customize your tail. Get Goku's tail.
Watch out for trees. Fight kite.
Fight kite.
Couch co-op. 4-player online. Deathmatch. Vince, why aren't we making games?
Why are we making Fight Kite Battle Royale?
And yeah.
100 kites fly into the air.
Oh, they don't have an engine powerful enough for that.
Oh no, we can
That's
just
the
modify
thing,
it. We
we
can
made
modify
it
Unity.
Yeah, we made it in Unreal because we wanted those sweet particle effects.
Sweet particle effects and tail physics.
On the we had to go to Unreal and get them to make a proprietary system for these tail physics.
Kojima. We have Kojima working on this game.
It's a Fox engine.
Fox Kite. But Konkichi's story gets really dark.
Let me hit the highlights.
Yeah.
No friends. Gambling debt. That's it.
Okay, so in mine they soften that a little bit. It's less of like no friends. It was like he's like I was alone since birth, and I always felt like an outsider, and I thought the only way I could get things was by stealing. So it's just how I did things, and I'm not a bad guy. Goku, you showed me how to change my ways, and all that
There's
kind
a
of
little
stuff.
bit of that, yeah.
Yeah. But the kicker for all of this, right, is what I think this is all building up to this moment. Konkichi is crying. He's crying because he's like, I've just lost the only family I've ever had. Like, I'm going to jail forever. I'm never going to get out. I'm never going to make anything of myself. And the little boy whose balloon got popped by that aggressive ass parrot, who Konkichi gave a lollipop to so he would stop crying, sees this all transpire and runs to Konkichi's side saying, hey, mister, don't be sad. Here's a lollipop to make you happy. In my version. I don't know if it translates any differently in yours.
It's basically, let's be friends.
Wow.
See, I thought this happened later for some reason, but I could also be wrong. So Goku, he's gonna get the bad guys. He's gonna get who. We also learned that Konkichi, like, he was supposed to be the fall guy,
Right.
for those dudes.
Oh, I think I did miss that part.
Which
I
I
skipped
mean,
over it, but
why would you say you didn't do it if you're the fall guy?
yeah.
All right, like, you fucked up. Goku wants to find them, and he asks Baba where they are. Mm-hmm. Baba's like, all right, I'll tell you. You'll just owe me. Ooh.
So what does Goku say there? Because I'm interested.
He doesn't care. He's like, cool, I'm going to go find these bad guys. I mean, he beats up Gorilla Grodd, King.
Calamity Ganon.
Calamity Ganon, yeah.
So wait, he doesn't, because in mine, Goku says to Baba, she's like, well, how are you going to pay me? And Goku's like, isn't like saving Konkichi's like soul like enough? He doesn't say that in so many words, but he basically is like, you're giving Konkichi a chance to do good and like not be a bad guy. And Baba's like, all right.
Oh, no. This is, which I feel, see, that's very American, where this one's very like, no, things cost money, dummy.
Yeah.
This is Japan, motherfucker. Everything costs.
Yeah,
she's just like,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, she's like, you just got to pay me back later. I won't ask for it now, but one day.
See, that's more Baba
ominous.
style.
Yeah.
Baba's not about that altruism.
Nah. And that's man, I really hope they remember this. I hope they remember it, like Baba just comes knocking at the door like, it's a nice son you got. Remember when you owed me?
Ooh.
One child. Yeah, that's right. I'm Rumpelstiltskin.
I'm
Give me
Baba
that baby.
Stiltskin, baby.
Surprise, pulls off the hat and mask. I'm a little elf. That's what he was. Gremlin.
A gremlin or an elf?
You know.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going by Shrek the Third, he's nothing but a small, precocious man, Farquaad style.
Mm-hmm. Man, small men are like the bane of Shrek's existence.
Yeah. All small men hate Shrek.
Yeah. ASMHS. All small men hate Shrek.
If you like this episode, hashtag that. Hashtag all small men hate Shrek.
That's how you remember the planets.
That's how you remember the planets.
All small men hate Shrek.
All small men hate Shrek.
But I mean, there's a fight. He easily beats him up.
Yeah. Again, we get some of that cool in motion, like chasing of the car.
It's very Superman like, where he catches bullets.
Yep.
He stops the car with his fist.
Yep. Slams it over.
Yeah. He fucks him up real good.
Yep.
And then, I mean, but that's where we get to the end of this, where it's Goku missed his flight.
Yeah.
He's got to swim to Papaya Island.
Yeah. Which was kind of his plan. He said in the beginning, he's like, "Oh, I was going to run there. Thought it would be good training."
Nothing was accomplished.
Nothing was accomplished. Like Goku just wasted 2 hours of his life.
Konkichi is like holding hands with a little boy now.
In yours, did Konkichi say he's going to be a teacher?
What?
Because that's what he says in mine.
What qualifications?
None.
I guess go to school. I mean,
He does say as Goku's swimming away, he's like, "Brother, I'm gonna make you proud. I'm gonna go back to school and I'm gonna become the best teacher ever." He's holding hands with this woman's child.
Man. GTK, great teacher Kankichi.
Yeah. Man. I'm wondering, does Kankichi ever show up in the rest of Dragon Ball as does he teach Gohan as a kid in school or something?
So you're Goku's boy. Did you know I'm his brother?
That's enough for me.
No, he never talks about you.
He never talks about you. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I mean, I only changed my entire fucking life for him, but that's great. All right.
Well,
Extra homework.
aww.
You like homework? You're Gohan.
I do like homework. I just have to save face with all the cool kids in class.
That's true. I'll help you out.
Also, Professor Kokichi, my dad has a real brother. He died. His name was Radish.
That's a dumb name.
So is Kokichi.
More homework.
No, thanks.
You're welcome, but fuck you.
Hey, fuck you.
Yes. Hey, fuck you.
All right, bye.
Good, great.
Gonna
It's
go-
5 p.m. What are you doing here?
I was doing my homework. I'm waiting for Piccolo.
Stop cleaning those erasers.
But Piccolo told me it's part of my training. Let's see.
Let's see. Now there's so many threads that I want to pull on there. I want to see that Kankichi spinoff, where he's a lovable goof of a teacher, but he really connects with the kids. But the principal's got it in for him.
It's called KP Bio.
Patton Oswalt.
That Oswald and one
as Piccolo.
Konkichi.
I also want to see Piccolo at a parent-teacher conference.
Oh my god, he would be great.
Yeah, enough of these numbers. How many people has he beaten up? 0. Weak.
Oh man, Piccolo's a great dad.
Great dad. GTP.
GTP.
Great dad Piccolo.
GDP. What's your country's GDP? How many great dads do you have named Piccolo?
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it doesn't, because this episode didn't make sense, but it
That's
was
true.
so much fun. Honestly, if you're listening to this and you haven't watched this episode, don't worry about context. None is necessary for this episode. It's all encapsulated in one thing.
Look, as Goku is swimming off, we cut to the Boss Squad in their speedboat, in their Miami Vice style speedboat.
Yep.
And notice that Launch and Roshi are in the back, holding hands.
I was about to say,
don't know.
I didn't see Roshi's hands.
Ooh. Yeah, they're smooching it up back there because that's where that. Look, I know what happens at the back of the boat.
Everybody knows what's happening in the back
yeah,
of the boat.
Yeah.
Don't
Every
have a goat.
middle schooler knows what happens. Why you sit in the back.
You sit in the back of that boat when you're going on a field trip,
You trip me up.
so you can hold hands with
Ooh,
your special someone.
they're playing Truth or Dare. I dare you to sneeze.
Chew.
That was fake.
You're fake. And scene back in bus. Happened to everybody at least once.
Yeah. Look, we've all smooched on a bus. And if you didn't, well, nerd.
Nerd.
What a Gohan.
What a Gohan. I feel like there was still a little bit of EO that I didn't bother writing down because it was unnecessary at the end of this. It was like, will Goku get to the thing in time? Well, look at all these fighters on a big old barge. And
Yeah,
here
we see those 2 mercenaries from last week.
we see them mercenaries
And Master Crane.
and Master Crane. What's about to happen?
Who are they?
Who are
Who
they?
are these people? Will they fight? Yo, he's got 3 eyes.
What's that all about, brother?
Fucked up, if true. Boy, that kid loves makeup.
Oh, man.
Look, yeah, that's it. That's it for this episode.
That's pretty much it.
Man, I'm getting hangry for some fighting.
I know it's coming up, right? Do you think we're gonna get like the next episode? Do you think it's gonna be like 90% no Goku as everybody waits for Goku at registration, or do you think Goku's gonna show up in the beginning?
I really hope it's not an episode of Goku having an adventure with like some sea creatures, some mermaids.
Oh gosh,
that I wouldn't hate that.
I mean, true.
If some whales help him get to the Tenkaichi tournament,
Goku talking to whales underwater.
If it's the Finding Dory episode,
Finding Tenkaichi.
Yeah,
he's got to take the jet stream.
I'm not opposed to this. It's Turtle. He meets up with Turtle and his kid.
Yeah. Okay. I know. I'm down. You sold me once you brought Turtle into it.
Yeah. Oh fuck, Goku. No, they're bros.
Yeah. Turtle likes Goku.
Yeah, Goku's never done anything dirty to go.
He hadn't done anything wrong to Turtle, dude.
Speaking of fucking shit up with your mouth. Okay, so quick shout out to on Twitter. There's a good dude or gal at Son of Blaine, SONOFBLAINE. He made a very nice post about us.
Yay!
A very good podcast. And then told other Dragon Ball podcasts to pretty much fuck off. At least that's how I interpreted it.
Damn. Yeah, shout out.
Yep. Good. Yeah, keep slamming those other
Slam all other podcasts.
Welcome them to the jam.
Welcome to the Kame House Party by Meek Mills. Free Meek Mills. I downloaded Bardock and Broly. I was playing as them in Dragon Ball FighterZ, and Bardock is nasty.
Oh, really?
He's got some really cool moves. He switches it up a lot, and Broly is the biggest. I can probably say in my
bigger than Boo.
He's huge. He's bigger than Android 16.
I have all the hitboxes.
He's got a massive
Give
hitbox.
them to me.
But he's got a lot of canceling moves. So like some of his medium and heavy moves, they cancel other attacks, like through supers and stuff. Yeah. He's also got he's got some grappling in the air and stuff that's pretty cool. He's got two big finishers that are really interesting and how you can use them. But like Bardock is just frantic. Like he hits a lot. It's like it's a mix between, I would say, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Gotenks. Like it's somewhere in the middle of that.
Yeah, Gotenks is nuts.
Yeah, Gotenks is weird. But Aaron, take it away. I just wanted to inject that into it.
Well, speaking of weird, if you want to get weird with us, you can write to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can find us on all the thingies, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube if you're so inclined.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of video games, that's where all ours live.
True.
Us playing it, that is.
Indeed.
And we're starting to put out some more clips of the show and sharing it with y'all. And these are good ways to, if you know someone who might like the show, and
give them that clip.
Look, we're not good at explaining what the show is. So a clip is probably the best way to be like, look, just if this is good to you.
If makes you chuckle.
Yeah.
Or if you listen to it and want to know more, then direct them to our feeds, wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah.
It's 100% free. Tell them that.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Great selling. Here are some other selling points.
Great impressions. Excellent audio quality.
Sometimes talk about Dragon Ball.
Sometimes we talk about Dragon Ball. Ain't that something?
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, thank you all for like the kind words and all the support.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. We like y'all.
We do. I think we have a really cool audience of people all over the place. So
y'all, I take it back. Y'all aren't nerds.
No, they are nerds. They're the best kind of nerds.
Yes, earlier was a compliment.
Earlier, yeah. See, Aaron, nice work.
Yeah, we
nice
took
save.
All they have to do is not immediately stop listening when we called them nerds earlier.
Yeah.
And we're in.
We're in.
All right. Should we end it like we always do?
Yeah. Let's end it like we always do.
So let's, and as we always end it, whatever you're doing in life, no matter what it is,
Keep fighting.